Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would share my bullet journal setup for November and a quick flick through of how October went. So this isn't a plan with me, it's just more a show and tell because I tend to work on the setup sort of when I've got spare moments here or there. So if you saw last month's video, pop you over there, you will have seen how I'd set up October, so I'm not going to spend ages going through all this because you will have seen it, but I have filled it all out, so just wanted to show that. You can see here I've got my card reading, which I actually did on the new moon, so it was a little bit later than the start of the month, but I quite liked that. And what I do is I tend to take the reading and come up with sort of goals for the month. My goddess this month was Athena, the maiden of war and wisdom, a symbol of courage, which is pretty cool. You can see here I've got my art projects filled out, some ideas for website redesign and videos to edit and upload, so I've been filming a lot of videos. And then one thing that I mentioned in the last video was I wasn't really keen on all the orange, and I have to say I actually ended up really disliking this colour scheme. Yes, it's very autumnal and seasonal, but it just, the shades weren't ones that I particularly enjoyed. So instead of doing a seasonal one for November, I just picked colours that I really liked. This I will fill out. I actually missed the book club session, so I'm going to fill that out in November. And then we've got the October review. So I went into a bit more detail with this review than with September's, which you can see it's quite short, and then came up with ideas to, you know, improve things and keep doing other things. So yeah, that was October. This is a painting of Athena that I did in my art journal and scanned in and printed out. The scan actually came out much more red than she actually is. She looks like she's got a bit of a cold in this picture. Never mind. And then here is November. So I decided to go with a pink, lilac and silver theme. And I got this really cool gel pen that's really glittery and shiny. And this is inspired by the Prima Frank Garcia Moonchild paper, which is here. And it's just really pretty, quite sort of 70s ethereal. The paper is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, knocking my tripod there. So I got that pack of paper and also an ephemera pack which had these lovely bits and bobs here. So I've gone for a sort of moon and stars theme for November, very soft pastels. I absolutely love it so far. This is from the Star Child Tarot. I just printed off this and popped this in. And these little bird illustrations, and I've also got some flower ones, are from a vintage book, and just various bits of ephemera. This one's much more ephemera based than just pictures stuck in, which I've really enjoyed. And then here we've got same as the previous month's calendar, goals section, next month's section. I actually drew this out on a train, so I'm really impressed with how neat it came out. I didn't think I'd get my lines so short. Obviously I used a ruler, but on a moving train it can be a bit tricky. And then for the dailies, so last month and the month before I had a few collection pages, but for this month I decided to dive straight into the dailies and then do the collections afterwards. And with this I didn't draw out lots of boxes because what I've found in the past is some days I hadn't allocated enough room, other days there was too much room, etc, etc. So I've kept the amount of space fairly open, and I changed the top 3 tasks to just this week. What I plan to do is just have like a little weekly things that I need to get done this week, but not necessarily on a certain day, and then it's there and I can just allocate it out. So this continues for the next couple of pages. Lots of very pretty ephemera and fun doodles. I really enjoyed putting this together. I find the decorating aspect very relaxing. And then you'll see this goes up until the 2nd of December, because same with October, there's more days in November than there are December, so this one stays here. And then very simple, I've just put together some pages for business plans. So I've got a few events coming up in December, the start of December, so I need to plan for that. Be doing a journal making workshop, which is very exciting, and a market. And then of course the big old house move. So I did have one page set aside a while ago, but I thought I'll just have a nice big open spread where I can just list out everything that needs to get done, have a proper plan for packing. We actually move in a week and a half, so probably should have already packed up half the house, but never mind. And that is that. So a bit of a shorter video than last time, because obviously I didn't need to talk through all the other setups and stuff, but yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you soon. Bye!